Hey everybody, this is Teyanna Stone with another episode of Tea with Tea. As you can see, made some changes. I had to reorganize my room slash studio space in order to accommodate the various endeavors that I have, music stuff and video stuff. And yeah, the TV had to go. But it's in a better place now. But yeah, got some new gear and stuff like that, so I'm excited. So just be prepared because there may be even more changes. You can't see it right now, but I'm sitting on my djembe drum. Well, not my djembe drum, but the djembe drum from the free library, considering that I haven't been able to return it because of COVID. But that's a whole different story. But there are a few more changes coming, so just be cautious. But that's not what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to dive into presidents and what it means to be the president for me personally. And also I wanted to talk about a little about Kanye West a little bit. But first let's dive into presidents. So for me personally, when I was younger, I thought that one of the most powerful people on the planet was the president of the United States. Considering what the president stands for in this country while also in the world, and just what the president can do. I didn't really understand what the responsibilities and the roles of the president was when I was younger. Now, considering that I'm older, I'm still learning, still progressing. But I'm learning that, yes, the president is a powerful person. However, that person has to be checked and the regulations have to be balanced by the other various offices in the government in our country. You have representatives and congressmen and just a number of different people who are below the president but still have a decent amount of power. Now, in some instances, what the president does can be their way or the highway. Fortunately and unfortunately, depending on some circumstances. And the same goes for, other offices and their power. It's their say or not, unfortunately or fortunately. So it depends. So for me, I wanted to talk about my idea of what power is for the president. Now, for me, the president of the United States is not just a powerful person because of what they can do. They are powerful because of what they represent. Now, you guys know me. I'm always thinking about stuff from a media perspective and stuff like that. So, representation matters in all aspects, in all industries, in just about almost everything that we do. I mean, we always talk about it in the music industry, in the film industry, in almost every industry. There is a call for representation, for all people, from all people. So representation matters, and that's what the President of the United States represents. They represent a country that deems themselves to be the free world, that deems to be, of brave men and women and, people in general. And that is why this next election is very important. Because, think about it. We have 3 candidates right now who are flawed in their own way. Now, I will say this. In my personal opinion, there has never been a perfect president, just like there has never been a perfect human being, because all of us are flawed. All of us are flawed. There's no perfect president. Now, I could probably tell you which one was my favorite and which one was the best, but that's a different situation. But there has never been a perfect president. And I can tell you right now, I don't think there ever will be. I'm not looking for perfection in this presidency or when I go to vote. I'm looking for decency. I'm looking for respect and accountability. This is a very interesting election because of our candidates. I mean, we have our current president who has shown over the past 4 years during the term of his presidency that he's not qualified, he's not interested in what it actually means to be president, what it means, being a symbol. Because whether you like it or not, you become a symbol, you know. I mean, you can look at it from even a smaller perspective in different industries, the leaders of film industries and leaders of record companies, they are symbols regardless of whether or not they want to or not. Or I'll even take it like this: there are some times where some music artists say, oh, I shouldn't be deemed an icon, or I shouldn't be deemed a symbol for people. Now, I do agree. We as consumers have to take things and realize, oh, this person is flawed. But just the fact that you are who you are, just because of the fact that you just do certain things that regular people don't do, you become bigger than what you think you are. And so there's a sense of responsibility with that. And the problem is some people in office do not realize that. They don't realize the responsibility that is with their power. And as I said before, all of these candidates before us are flawed. And all of the candidates that have come before them have been flawed. And all the candidates that will come after them will be flawed. However, there are obvious things that stand out. But I didn't want to go too deep into it. I personally want to talk about Kanye West for a little bit. Now, you guys know me. I mean, I'm always thinking of things from a media perspective. And I don't know. There are just so many things. I'll start off with this. Look around you. Spend some time today or tomorrow or wherever. Look around you and see who is around you. See who truly has your best interest at heart. Because that's one of the things that I'm fearful of. I honestly believe that Kanye does not have the right people for him, behind him, with him, under any circumstances. Because, I mean, this has not been the first time that there has been, red flags going off. And it's a combination of several things. It's a combination of, where's the support, where's the accountability on your family side, on your team side, and also where's the accountability on your side too. Because I always like to think of it like this. I'm blessed enough to have my family because I have my brother, I have my mom, and I have my dad. They love me. And if I ever do something stupid, they'll check me. Not because they don't like me, or not because they don't have my best interest at heart, but they'll check me because they do have my best interest at heart. They love me to correct me. But the thing that I have to do as a human being is take that, correction. Do I take it or do I not take it? So it's two things. And unfortunately, I feel like I don't know if Kanye has both. From the looks of it, I honestly think that he doesn't. But that's on the mental health tip. I mean, it's just sad to see someone go through that. But then, I don't know. I don't mean to be mean. I don't mean to be judgy. But it does kind of seem a bit strange. Because I'm filming this on Saturday, right? I'm filming this on Saturday. Correct me if I'm wrong. His album dropped on Friday. And I don't know this either, but correct me if I'm wrong. I heard that Keeping Up with the Kardashians is supposed to be coming back in September. I don't know. Is this free promo? I hope it's not. I hope to God that it's not, because I don't like people weaponizing mental health and the various issues of mental health to, get your name in the blog. So hopefully when I make that criticism, I'm wrong. But I just don't know, because there's just been so many red flags. There's just so many things alarming. I mean, the Harriet Tubman comment, the abortion comments, and like just so many things that are just like not, that it doesn't display the ideals of a perfect, well, not perfect, but an ideal candidate. And yeah, it's just weird to see. And as I've said, like you guys know, I'm always looking at things from a media perspective. I want to know what is going to be said about his presidency or about anything regarding, Kanye West days from now. Will he mention anything? Or was this all a publicity stunt so his album could be out there? Which, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think anybody's talking about it like that. I mean, it is Saturday, but I ain't heard nothing. But you know what's shady? Taylor Swift surprise dropped her album. Like, that's so shady. But it's also it's the media market thing. Like, that's just how the game is played. Like, people are dirty, but they're crazy masterminds. But like, I don't know. That's just me thinking about things, and what you know what people's moves mean, what exactly what exactly people's intentions are behind, you know what they do, what they say, how they carry themselves. It's all up for examination. It's all up for, to be analyzed and critiqued. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, because I honestly don't know. As you guys know, 2020 has been very, very interesting. But yeah, I would definitely say, I'll say this as we close out. Please vote. There are so many things against us. We have voter suppression and just a number of things that are just completely against us. But I will say, unfortunately, one of the only ways that we can show our voice and be heard is through voting. I wish that there were more ways to show our frustrations and our, concerns and our problems. Unfortunately, as of right now, I don't think there is another way. So I will say, please do all that you can to be prepared to vote. If you're not registered, check out mail-in ballots. I don't care what anybody says. Mail-in ballot works. It works. I did it. It was easy, simple, no problems. If that's what you need to do, considering the circumstances, and you don't want to be in the line, and you don't want to be close to people, and you don't want to be touching stuff, totally understand it. It's cool. It's fine. It's safe, and it's valid also. So yeah, do what you need to do your part to make sure that the generations that come after us will live in a better world than we have. Because right now our world is very it's not the most ideal place, but it can be better. The foundation is there. It's a little shaky, but we have the people. I mean, look at you guys. We have the people to do so. So yeah, continue to stay safe. Continue to stay safe. Continue to stay smart, healthy during this time, and please continue to use your voice in any way that you feel necessary. This has been Teyanna Stone with another episode of Tea with Tea. Peace.